Oh my gosh, I want to show you guys all the stuff came in the packet. All of it. This is everything Azariah is going to need. We are about to do this. Hey friends, and welcome to my channel, Quiet Praise. This is Cynthia, and I have a package to open up. So my son currently goes to a Christian school, but we just felt led by the Holy Spirit that we wanted to homeschool him. He did very, very well during the ending of last year when COVID all started, and he did so good, and I really feel like we could definitely benefit from it. So after doing some research and speaking to my friend, we decided to go with Abeka, which is still a Christian curriculum. It is accredited, and it also has transcripts. So if he ever wanted to go to high school, a public school, or another Christian school, he would be able to. So we're going to be unboxing it. I'm really excited because I saw the welcome videos, and it honestly made me almost want to cry because my son has been in the same school for 5 years since he was in kindergarten, and now it's over. He's literally, his last week is this week. So he's excited. We're excited to start this journey. So let's open it up. We have been wanting to do homeschooling for a while. When other mothers had their children at home and they were teaching them at 2, 3, 4 years old, I was not able to because my husband used to work at that time and I worked also full time. So I felt so bad about not being able to be home with my son, but I feel it's better late than never. And he is 9 years old. He's going to be 10 in January. And I feel like it's still a really good time for us to spend with him. My husband is a full-time student at Andrews University. He's studying religion. And I feel like we can definitely dedicate some time for him. I'm working from home right now. My husband is able to be home right now, which is excellent. And at first, I was kind of worried, tuition for private school is kind of expensive. And people immediately were like, well, why don't you just put him in, public school? So, I think that he would be fine in public school. It's free. They're great. I'm not trying to knock it. I went to public school, elementary through high school, even went to a public, state university, not a Christian one, and I have no complaints about it. I wish I would not have had to go through some of the things I went through, especially in middle school. We all know middle school is heck, but I survived and I did it. And I want to try to, I don't want to say shelter, but keep my son from some of the things that happen, especially in middle school, in public schools, that we just can't control. Now, does that mean that a private school doesn't have those things? Absolutely not. But it is usually in a smaller setting. And so it's easier for the teachers to control. And just in general, it's just better. And of course, the biblical aspect of it, I really, really love having the biblical aspect. But it's not the school's job to teach my son about the Bible. It is our job, and he is very fluent in the Bible. I'm going to put a link below. I recommend, if you guys have children, getting the Action Bible. I think there's a couple different versions that they've done. It was literally $20, and it is the whole Bible in comic book, and he has read it 3 times. So I definitely always knew that I didn't want to have him in public school, private school, as long as we could afford it, but the tuition just keeps going up and up, and we weren't able to, so Abeka was the next choice. So enough talking, let's open this up. All right, so when we signed up, before we signed up, we actually went online to abeka.com and we found the sample videos. Let me tell you, these teachers are amazing. They are dynamic. They are just incredible. I thought it was going to be a teacher just sitting there teaching my son the whole time. In reality, it's a teacher in a classroom teaching real kids. And so she definitely interacts with the students in the classroom, but also with the kids at home. So for example, if they're doing spelling drills, she'll be like, hey, kids at home, try to see if you can beat the kids here in the classroom spelling the words. And so she'll do that, or she'll ask them questions, she'll wait, and then she'll go and ask one of the kids in the classroom. So that's something that I really, really enjoyed, because he's definitely not listening to somebody who's talking like this the whole time, but it's actually somebody that was really real, that is dynamic. They also have a resource line that you can call in case you have any questions about the curriculum or any help with any problems or anything like that, because we all know, math ain't my subject. So it comes with DVDs, and they also have a streaming option. So you can you can choose a streaming option where if you're somewhere and you forgot your DVD or anything like that, then you can go ahead and do it online. He's in 4th grade, and I have 3 of them, and it's lesson 1 through 120. So each day he does 1 lesson, and if he wants to get ahead, he can do more, but I don't think he's gonna wanna do that. They have a reading. These are books, actual books that they get to read for 4th grade. So there's different pictures and stuff like that. So there's another book in here. It says the reading program, language art series, spelling and vocabulary. And so every subject comes with a workbook, it comes with a textbook of some sort, and it also comes with an answer key so that you can grade it, because mom and dad, you're gonna be a teacher. You're gonna be grading. This is also for the reading. There's gonna be a lot of reading. And the best thing is that when they're teaching science, they're gonna be teaching it through the Creation Store, which is great. They have the science workbook, which is awesome. Let me show that to you. Let's see. Science workbook. They have the science workbook, and they have the social studies. They have social studies. Ooh, these are nice. This is his workbook, I'm assuming. Everything looks really, really fun. So I guess this is my workbook sort of thing. And this says the history of the United States in Christian perspective. So very excited about that. We have arithmetic, of course. This is his little work. This is his textbook, and it's nice. It's like colored, and I'm super excited. I think I should change my profession and become a teacher because I love all these little books. Penmanship is so super important. At the Christian school that he was going to, he was learning how to do cursive, but there's a lot of schools now that are not doing cursive. I literally went to Panera one day, and there was a boy, a young man actually, who was there for a interview, and he had to sign his signature on the application, and he tells the manager, is it okay if I print my name because I don't know how to write in cursive? And I was like, what? Like, how do you not know how to write in cursive? Many people think that's a dying art, but honestly, you need it. Like, you need at least to learn how to sign your name, you know? Like, geesh. So that's it for that box. Now we're gonna open our second box. They have art, which he loves art. Like, he loves it. He's always drawing. All these fun things in here. And I think art may be an option. I think they do it on Fridays. Video manual. So it tells you, it's pretty much like your lesson plan, and it tells you everything that you need to do for each day. I don't know if you can see it. It tells you what you need to do for each day, and what you need to do, and what pages to read, and what subjects to do. So this is pretty much your teacher's lesson plan book. So this is his workbook, and it has the answer keys for me to look into it. So that's for language. Again, the arithmetic answer key for me. The tests and speed drills for arithmetics, which is super needed. Spelling. We have reading answer keys. So it shows you all the different books, and probably in the books they're going to need to do different questions. So the science test and answer key. I'm telling you, this is super easy. This is honestly like homeschooling for dummies, because I was always very, very worried about homeschooling, and I was like, I can't be a teacher because that's just not me. But it's somebody else teaching, and you're just kind of there guiding and helping if they need it. So I'm telling you, like, it has everything. They're gonna be learning about the United States, so my state's notebook. And they're gonna be drawing about things in their city, things in their state, different things like that, which he loves. And I think it really, instead of trying to talk at kids, we need to talk to kids and keep them engaged. So then he has a social studies, grammar, and language arts. And language arts is a pretty thick book. Again, fully colored. So I am definitely happy. I am excited. Every single subject has, like I said, the workbook, the textbook, and the answer key. My son is really smart, and I feel like he's just gonna be like ahead of the game. I'm just really excited that I could be, me and my husband can be part of his education. And definitely, if you guys are scared of homeschooling, if this is your first time, this is my first time too. I am not a teacher, but I feel like Abeka really gives me the support, gives me the resources, the tools, like, you know, what I need to get started. And it really just works for families that don't have a set schedule. If you want to go on vacation, if you want to, you know, you want to do school later during the day or anything like that, then that's definitely a plus. And we decided to just give it a shot. So the total cost was $959. And I know it's a lot, but I want to tell you that I used to pay way more than that for the school year. So I'm excited to start this journey. I'm going to be one of those homeschooling parents along with my husband. And so I hope that you guys join me in my journey and support us. And I'm just making this video because I feel that God calls us to teach our children. God calls us to be there for them, to be their mentors. And we're going to take full advantage of this opportunity this time that I have. And could I put him in public school? Probably. Could I put him in Florida virtual school? Absolutely, but we just chose this because we felt that it was the best fit for our family. Some people may not understand that. Some people might be like, well, why are you going to pay when like education is free and you're able to just go ahead and do it through your state? And nobody will ever know the convictions that we have of having a Christian education for my son. He's had it ever since he was 2. He went to a Christian daycare, then he went to Christian VPK, and then he went to Christian kindergarten and up to 4th grade. And so we feel that Christian is the way to go. That's just what it is that works for our family. And I'm not expecting everybody else to understand it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It is a Christian-based channel. I talk about lifestyle and other things many times during the year. And make sure that you press the notification bell below to get notified weekly on videos. Let me know your comments. Do you homeschool? Do you want to start homeschooling? What are some of your worries? Just anything, and we can grow in this together, because clearly I know nothing, and yeah, that's where I'm gonna start. So God bless. I hope that you guys have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.